Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm doing a film review today for Adam Sandler's newest movie, Sandy Wexler, which is one of his movies that is on Netflix from his picture deal that he made with Netflix. And I think this is the third film. He did The Ridiculous Six, The Do-Over, and now we have Sandy Wexler. Um, I'll start off by saying that I've been a big fan of Adam Sandler's over the years. Mainly his early work, The Happy Gilmores, The Waterboy, things like that. The early movies, and I think the last movie that he made that I could say hand on heart that I thought was funny and really enjoyed was You Don't Mess with the Zohan. I thought that was ridiculously stupid but very funny. And ever since then, I've kind of gone off the rails a bit with Adam Sandler, as it seems everybody else has as well. But I thought I would give this movie a try because when I saw the trailer, I thought it looked like it was maybe going down the route of some of his earlier work, like specific character stuff, and it looked interesting. It looked funny, the trailer. So I thought I was going to give this one a go, and I've just watched it. And I have to say, um, whereas I haven't seen many reviews on this, but I have no doubt that critics will be tearing it to pieces because it's Adam Sandler. It's the new thing to do, isn't it? Clearly, but I didn't hate this movie. Honestly, I don't think this is anywhere near one of his best. Um, but I quite enjoyed this movie. I thought it was quite charming. And I thought there were parts in it that reminded me of the old Adam Sandler. And the story here, basically, if you don't know, I mean, the true story is it's actually based on his own manager. Um, this film, and he's been like making fun of him for years and saying, "Hey, we're going to make a film about him," and he's finally gone and done it now. So it's based on his own manager. He's obviously he's exaggerated the humour and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, which I thought was quite nice. I didn't realise that until I had a look at stuff on, saw some stuff on YouTube that showed that. So the story here is he plays Sandy Wexler, who's like a talent manager for these um, artists who are just on the fringe of Hollywood. Really, they're never really going to make it, most of them, to a certain degree, and he's their talent manager. But he really gives it his all. He really does commit to them, and he stumbles across this singer in like an amusement park, and it's Jennifer Hudson. And she just blows him away. I mean, her talent is absolutely apparent, and he's absolutely besotted with her. And he manages to convince her to let him be manager, which she does, and her career really takes off. And he kind of gets left behind, but he's clearly in love with her. Now, this film has a little bit of an identity crisis. At times, it tries to be slapstick. At times, it tries to be a bit of a drama, and it kind of hits and misses on both at times. There were times that it even reminded me of Forrest Gump. I mean, almost like, because he almost acts like he's got a disability. He doesn't, but that's how he kind of acts. And they end up spending the night together a few years into her career, and then she does one again, but almost Forrest Gump like, you know. But so that is kind of the story, and so in between her story and her career, he's trying to make it big with his other talent artists, and they're hit and miss to varying degrees, really, and that's where the main comedy is, with the other acts and his attempts to try and make them famous. And there's like a stunt guy, there's a puppet guy, there's a comedian, an actress, but really, I genuinely, hand on heart, I thought I was going to really dislike this movie. I really, really did. And 30 minutes into the movie, I was really struggling. I couldn't really understand what was happening and what it was trying to be, and I hadn't really laughed out loud really at that point. But it picked up, and there were some laugh out loud moments. So you can't really truthfully and honestly say this film is a complete failure, because I don't think it is. Um, it does, like I say, it does have a certain charm to it. I think what lets this movie down is the constant cameos by all his mates. Um, they're popping up all over the place. And it's almost like it's jobs for the bios almost in his movies, and I think that's why a lot of people aren't taking him seriously anymore. You know, just focus on you, Adam. Just focus on your talent, because he's clearly very talented as Adam Sandler. And I think if we just focuses a little bit more on him and not how to prize in his mates into his movies, I think they might do a bit better. But yeah, I thought this was okay. It's not a comedy classic, but not shocking either.